Good evening, cyber friends. It's old Mitty Man coming at you again from Walker Studio here at Walker's Music and Studio B. Give God all the praise and honor and give him all the glory. And we thank him for each and every one of you. Cyber friends, already know who you are. We just come back to do this live feed on this Monday night. We got a few things we want to announce, and we want to throw it out there before it get too late in the week, and I won't be able to do it. Y'all, remind you, I'm still having issues with my eyesight as far as seeing this thing and focusing real good. But I thank God for it as it is. At least I can see. But when I get ready to see things on the proper, in other words, I have to kind of put these little readers on here to try to see, bring things into focus. Number one, to those of you that are local here, my area, in other words, I want to first give a thanks to all the ones who came out on Sunday at my home church at Antioch Missionary Baptist Church, except for celebrate our family, friends, and guest day. We had a real good time. We had a marvelous time, and the fellowship was very good and everything, and we really had a pleasant time, and and a pretty nice turnout. As a matter of fact, I saw one of my old classmates from long years back. We go way back all the way to elementary school. I saw my buddy Chucky Berry. In other words, I didn't get a chance um, to connect with him after service though, because I think that they had got him and his sister had got away. Whether they are members of my third Sunday church, that's where they mom and everything. Well, God bless her, she done went on to reward now, Miss Mamie Berry. Some of you that are local, you know her. And I was very glad to see my buddy on yesterday. God knows I was, and always glad to see him. And like I said, we go all the way back to elementary school, all the way back to really first grade. And you talking about some 50 plus years, y'all, some 50 plus years. But nevertheless, it is always good to see those classmates when you do see them, especially real people. So we just saying that um, I was hoping that Chuck would get a chance to come to the church on third Sunday, but I think if for his sister Ella May had told him that she think we will be leaving out on Friday, going back. So we will be praying for you, my buddy, and we you always will. It'll never grow old. We always be friends, as far as I'm concerned. So we just wanted to say we were so glad to see you, and that made yesterday all the more better. And I am not only talking to the local ones right now, but I'm also, especially to my remote cyber friends. In other words, I am thinking about changing the schedule on my Bible study. Um, Instead of having it on Tuesday night at 11 p.m., I'm thinking about changing the night, and I'm not for certain which night I want to put it because on each night, except for Friday night, perhaps I always got something that could come up that could make it difficult for me to have it, or it could throw a wrench into it. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying I'm not for certain which night I want to do it other than Friday night, and I don't want to say Friday night per se just yet. But I do know that I am in the process. I'm in the mix of trying to change the night of it because of the fact that on Tuesday night, normally I have I know I have my Bible study at 11, but I have my group rehearsal earlier that night at 7:30, and it could go from 7:30 to 9. I normally try to break it off at 9, but as I've also said, another announcement that I wanted to make to the masses is that starting on tomorrow night, if it be the Lord's will, I'm going to start working with the group on the Christmas EP that we are supposed to do. I announced it last week. Some of you may remember that. I announced it last week. And so I'm going to start working on it perhaps on tomorrow night. I will start working on it. And then the reason why I want to change the Bible study night is because sometimes while working on this EP, I know from experience that when you start doing EPs and recordings and making recordings to put on, make CDs and stuff, that takes time. And sometimes the rehearsal is going to go a lot longer now once I start recording, because it's going to have to do overdubs and retakes and whatnot. And it's going to take some time to do that. And that's how come I say I may want to change my night of Bible study, because after I get through with all of that, more than likely I'm going to be fatigued. I know I am. I'm going to be tired once I do that. But I'm thinking about changing the nights of the Bible study, and I'm not certain which night I'm going to go to right now. So right now, I mean, I'm scheduled to go tomorrow night, and I may just keep it like that for tomorrow night. But I definitely want to change it, because especially once I get deeper into this Christmas EP and get deeper into this recording and whatnot, it's going to take something. And I'm sorry to the local masses as well as the remote masses that I wasn't able to come back and do an update on this here to let everybody know things on yesterday. I was going to do it, but I was a little tired, and I retired early, and I just didn't get a chance to do anything of the like. But nevertheless, we are going to be trying to get the Christmas EP started on tomorrow night, and I will start working with the group. In other words, I already know exactly what time it is with them. I know what they are capable of doing, and I know what we need to do. And so I'm going to start putting all that stuff in order and putting it in line for us to go and get it done. Hopefully, to get everything done, I want everything to be finished and well ready to be distributed by November the 20th, somewhere along in there, around Thanksgiving. That's what I'm looking for, because I'm looking at this being mid-September, might as well say. We got about a couple of months, few days. And I know it can be done, and I've done it before, but I want to make certain, though, I've gained a little knowledge since I did the first one. So therefore, this one should be a little bit better. To all my cyber friends out there, like Sister Kate, you remember when I first started it, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. This here, the quality should be better, because, like I said, I've gained some knowledge, and so it should show up in the project that's about to be done. So we just saying we thank you, and we just let you know that the Christmas EP is coming. But during that process, I'm going to have to change out. I'm going to have to change out the Bible study, because I know when I take those long evenings on Tuesday night for this recording process, and I get to doing recording, a lot of time, even after I let my tritones go, even after they go home, I'm going to still be in the studio a lot of nights, still working toward the tracks, getting everything laid out, getting everything mastered right, making certain everything be CD ready in order to be even fit for a Christmas EP. But we definitely want to make it right. We want to have it right. So y'all just keep a lookout for that. Like I said, I'm not for certain now what night that I'm going to change the Bible study to. But I know I'm going to more than likely want to get it off Tuesday night. But then again, on another note on that is the fact that some nights, on some weeks, we will not have a rehearsal on our regular Tuesday night for the gospel tritones concerned. So now that really making it kind of hard for me to schedule my Bible study, because on some weeks, at least 2 weeks out the month, we are going to have to rehearse. We are supposedly going to rehearse on on Thursday night instead of Tuesday night because some certain group members will not be able to make it on certain Tuesday of the month. So, really and truly, I'm going to be honest with y'all. That's what's going to make it even more difficult for me to even change the night of the Bible study because of that fact. Wow. And you know what? I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that. And beforehand, because really and truly, even if I change the night now to Thursday night, there are going to be some Thursday night when we're going to have a group rehearsal as well because of the way the schedule have ran. Now I got a group member that's not going to be able to meet on certain Tuesday nights of the month. So this thing is, I'm going to have to really see about another. I want another night because I don't want to take nothing away from my Bible study. I want my Bible study to be straight up. But I got to find a night that is fit that I can do it and do it right, and it will make it good. Because see, I don't want it to be on a night that I have rehearsals or when I'm going to be working late in the studio, especially with this EP coming up. And I know I'm going to be doing some extra work inside the studio getting it ready. And I don't want to do it on a Monday night because on Mondays, I normally take time out to kind of get myself regrouped from the weekend. But at either rate, I'm going to have to do something. I don't know. I may have to do my regular Bible study. I may start doing it on Friday night. Because of the fact that, believe it or not, my cyber friends are, hey there, sister, I didn't see you in there. Good to see you there. Glad to have you in here. But I can't see what's going on. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know. I used to do communion on Friday night. I used to, and haven't did it now in so long. I don't know whether or not I want to even start that back up or not, but I used to have it every Friday night because of the Sabbath. My Jewish friends, in other words, they celebrate, they Jews that celebrate the Sabbath at sundown on Friday. And being a Christian, I always would, I started doing communion just to celebrate it, to help celebrate their Jewish Sabbath, in other words. But I haven't done it now in a good little while and everything, but there's nothing wrong with taking communion. You could take it as often if you would. The Bible tells us that you cannot take too much communion. And God knows I wished I could get people to understand that, we can do everything else and we don't never get tired of doing other things, but we'll get tired of something that's for real very, very quickly. But nevertheless, yeah, I will let you know about it if once I do change it, because I know I'm gonna have to change it one way or the other. I'm gonna have to change it because I don't want to shortchange the Bible study because I'm tired from a rehearsal. I don't want to do that. And like I said, I haven't changed it just yet. It's still scheduled for tomorrow night. If the Lord say so, it's still scheduled for tomorrow night. Even though we're supposed to have our regular rehearsal, a group rehearsal on tomorrow night. And I am going to try to start on the Christmas EP. I'm going to start working with them, doing a few things. I got to dress up a few things and show them a few things the way I want it to go and everything. And then we probably won't go a long night on tomorrow night, but I know those long nights are coming. They are coming because when you start recording, there are a lot of things that you have to factor in there, and everything is not going to be, it's hard ever that you're going to get anyone. I don't care what group you're dealing with or what professional you're dealing with. I don't care. It's always, it's never going to be no one take recording and everything going to be perfect like that. No, I've never seen it yet. In all the years I've been doing this, I've never seen that. I came close. Well, I did make one recording of a song that I done a while back called He'll Straighten It Out. And I played it on my keyboard and sang it at the same time. Did one take. But believe you me, that's the only time I've done that, where I could do something in one take like that. Normally it's take 3, 4, 5, 6, and sometimes even more, according to who you're dealing with, according to the level of attention they giving it to, that they were put into it. So that's how come I said that I wanted to change the Bible study night to a night that I don't have choir rehearsal. I mean, group rehearsal rather. And but the way it look now, I have it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So some week it'll be on Tuesday, some week it'll be on Thursday for the group rehearsal. So therefore, I would have to start shuffling Bible study from, went Tuesday night to the Thursday night, and I don't want to have to do that. That's too volatile. That's too volatile. I want it to stay certain date where everybody won't have to be notified every time I go and change it. Once you know it's going to be on a date, it's going to be on that date, and you don't have to worry about it. You just gonna come in and you automatically know. Only day that I know that I could fit that in would have to be Mondays and Fridays. And I definitely don't think I want to do it on a Monday, because I usually take Monday to recuperate from the weekend, get my wind back. I'd be tired from that Sunday, and I normally don't want to do anything on that Monday, like the night. And I just thought about going and do this live video tonight since it wasn't so late. In other words, so I could go on and let y'all know, Sister Jackie. In other words, I haven't heard from Sister Jennifer in a minute, and I think I did catch her on. She sent me a message on there on Facebook here the other day, I believe it was. But nevertheless, I don't have. That's the only way I can get in contact with her is through Facebook. I can't send her an email, so I can't give her no correspondence that way. But at least I can go in there when I want to give her something. I can do it on Facebook, so that's good. That's a plus sign on that. But from the way it seemed, and just off the top of my head, which I don't like to pull nothing off the top of my head, that's too volatile. It more than likely going to be a Friday night. If I do decide to change the Bible study from Tuesday night, it will be on a Friday night, same time. I can't change the time frame. Time frame going to have to stay at 11 p.m. But it will be, if I do go to another night, it definitely will be more likely a Friday night at 11 p.m. Because like I said, I used to do communion, but we used to do it here at the house, but that got squashed some kind of way. Like I say, everybody interest not the same. And I got to tell the truth. Everybody interest not the same. Just like what we were talking about this in Sunday school on Sunday. But I was telling them, and I always try to make things relevant. And when we start talking about, in Sunday school, we were talking about the Elkanah and Hannah. And Hannah wanted the son, and she couldn't have kids, and she wanted a son, and she had that son. God gave her Samuel when she promised to give Samuel back. A lot of times, sister, we promise to God a lot of things, and then we don't end up not doing it. Okay then, yeah. It's been a while since I've been with our brother JT. Like I said, a lot of time all of us that are doing the same thing, most of the time we end up in conflict with each other most of the time, and a lot of time we cannot venture out. It's been a good while, I think. Matter of fact, I was in one of JT's broadcasts not too long ago, but matter of fact, it wasn't too long ago, but it just so happened that time when he went live, I was able to go in there and check him out a little bit. But there used to be a time before everybody got tied up and busy doing what they do. And you got to understand that everybody does what they do. And you can't, a lot of time my buddies, I got a bunch of cats that I've been over the years on net, and that I've been in contact with, that we hardly ever now even correspond whatsoever. just because of the fact that everybody got different things that they are into and different things they're doing. Me, myself, I'm mostly into this here music composition and theory. Really, true, I got something I got to do tonight. Even after this video, I got to go back and get back on some of the composition, not the Christmas stuff, but just some old stuff that I'm doing compositionally. And a lot of times I don't have a chance to go and check on my buddy House of Jazz and everything. But nevertheless, I know that they are already doing what they do. In other words, that they're doing their thing, and I'm doing mine. And sometimes we just cannot cook up. And I understand that it doesn't bother me one bit when I don't see them, because, like I said, we're all into the same thing. And when I'm not in the mind, I want to break from it all, to be honest with you. So I can understand they probably feel the same way. So that is why I said that I'm going to more likely change my schedule. I'm going to change it to that Friday night more than likely. And if I do not change it to Friday night, I'm going to let it stay where it is. I'm going to let it stay right where it is, because it's kind of messed up when you start messing with schedules. You can get yourself thrown clean all day, because that's when you lose certain people sometimes, because they have maybe fixed their schedule so they can be with you. And then when you go and change it, it messes up their schedule. Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll do. All right. Yeah. And like I said, we gonna try to get everything done on the up and up. And like I said, more likely to be a Friday night. That way I won't have to worry about trying to rush, and I can take my time with the Bible study. In other words, most of the time I usually have, and I think you've seen it. You noticed that I have she's a Minister Tina Seeley. She comes in, and I let her teach sometimes. I let her teach when she wants to, because I never forget how she came and helped me out last year when I first got out the hospital and everything, and I wasn't able at all to do it. My win factor was at zero almost. I couldn't do no Bible study because I had a win to do it. And but I wanted to get my Bible study back up on the road, and she came and pinched hit for me, and I was grateful for her doing that. So therefore, when I got myself back together where I could do some of the Bible study, my wind got back strong enough to do it, I still let her went ahead on and teach, because I appreciated what she had done for me and pinch hitting for me when I couldn't do it myself. And therefore now, even to now, which I'm very well capable of doing it right now, but even then, if she wants to teach, I allow her to teach when she get ready. The only thing I tell her is that she need to come and let me know in a decent time frame, because see, my Bible study starts at 11. You don't wait to 10:30 to tell me you want to teach, because it's too late then. Because I would have already got prepared for the Bible study. And once I get prepared, I'm going to teach then. I'm not going to let anybody teach after I done got prepared for it, because I don't think that's fair to me and to the rest of the ones that do come to hear me teach. But nevertheless, if she comes in and give me a proper time frame where I can let her do it, then so be it. I will let her teach. And so that is where we are standing right now, in other words. And I'm looking at Friday night, if the Lord says so, at 11 o'clock for the Bible study to change, if it change at all. Now, tomorrow night, it'll stay where it's at. It will stay at 11 o'clock tomorrow night. And I'm going to keep it there as long as I can. But when it get to the point to where it seems like I'm going to be tired and too tired to do the Bible study on Tuesday night after my group rehearsal, I would just I could do a makeup Bible study. I could do that. But that would still throw the cyber friends off, because you may have something else scheduled. I need to do it a way where I could have it set. Like I said, I'm going to end up more than likely putting it on Friday night. I think that'll be the best. And matter of fact, y'all let me know. Those of you, like I said, Sister Jackie, you you come in there and Sister Tina, she be in there. I'm gonna check with her. And Sister Jennifer, she have been trying to make it as well. And my Bible study been, well, I never really had that many. I never really had that many to show up anyway. I've had in the past, I think I've had up to about maybe 5 to 6 people though in the lobby. They was on live with me on the broadcast. I done had that before, but it haven't happened that much. So it's not like I'm gonna lose half of the world, because I never had half of them anyway. So with that being said, we just thank God that we're gonna try to get everything done here within the next couple of months. And like I said, by Thanksgiving, the Christmas EP is my prayer that it will be ready at that time. I'm gonna do everything I can to have it ready by Thanksgiving Day. I'm gonna have everything uploaded digitally to the site, and then I'm gonna have hard copies of the CD as well. I don't know just yet how I'm gonna prepare those CDs, but I will have CDs, hard copies, to distribute here locally. I know I will. But those of you that are remotely, you can download them digitally from my site called Nimbits, and I'm gonna put up the link to that, let y'all know how you can do it. In other words, very, very simple. You do it by PayPal, just like you send a donation or whatever, that you will do this the same way. You do it through PayPal, and then you can download the digital track. That's the way Sister Kate did it for me way back in the day when I didn't even have it set up right. But she stuck there with me until I was able to get it right. And once I got it right, there it is. We did the do. So with that being said, this middleman saying, whatever you get into, God ain't in it. Please, man, please, sir, come on out of it, because it's going to come to nothing. And we will be letting you know on this Bible study issue, as well as we will keep you informed of the progress of Junior Walker and the Tritone Christmas EP. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, we are not going to be putting in examples of. I don't want to spoil it for Christmas. I'm going to let y'all hear the EP. Once we get it done, we will let you hear it on the EP. I won't be doing any videos and putting them up on YouTube this time of the Christmas EP. Now, other stuff, I perhaps will do that every now and then, but on the Christmas EP, I will not be putting in musical examples up. We'll just let it be a surprise to y'all. So with that being said, this midman saying, whatever you get into, if God ain't in it, please, man, please, sir, come on out of it, because it's going to come to nothing. To the next video, next Bible study, whichever comes first. Peace and good evening.